way. And yes, the baguettes go this way, but the couche should be in the other direction. So if the board is long this way, the long direction of the couche, this, right now it's going in this direction here, and it's long and floppy over here, and it's long and floppy over there. If you were to try to move this onto a rack or into the proofer, the couche would get all tangled up on the side. So it goes the other way, and then the excess, we can fold it over and it's nicely tucked in on the sides. Okay, so just one little thing. There are different lengths of couches. These were custom made here, but they're a little bit long. It's nice to have the extra. Okay, so now when I move it from the couche over to the peel, you notice that I've kind of stretched out the couche, and it's nice to have a little bit of extra. It's very short here. So what I want to do now, the seam is up. I hope the seam is up. And I flip the baguette, and then I use the couche. You see I have very little to work with. I might actually, there we go. Let's skip this one, okay? Let's do this one. It'll be a little better for the demo. So what I do is I hold the couche. I flip. I place the baguette board just to the right of the baguette, and now I have it seam up, and it's easy for me to do this. One more. Flip over, place the board just on the inside, and then I use the couche to move it onto the board when it's ready to go. It looks maybe like these, the seam is up, but we'll live with that, it's okay. And then what I want to do, remember with baguette, I think this is consistent with what you've done to this point. If your baguette is like this, your scoring, what I see a lot of is this kind of scoring, like you're cutting a sausage before you barbecue it. This is not the way we do that. This is not the way we do that. The way we do scoring of baguette is 5 scores, and we do them. I went a little sideways here. Let me try another. My first lines messed me up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the length of the baguette, pretty much parallel with the length of the baguette, and in this middle third of the baguette. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Not across the baguette. It's not just a visual thing. All the energy in the shaping, we've tightened this baguette this way. We've tightened the baguette. The energy is stored this way. So if we cut this way, we're not getting maximum opening. We're not getting maximum energy transfer up through the scores. So we want the scores to be quite parallel to the baguette. And I'm using this bottom corner of the lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overlapping parallel cuts. Let's do some picking. You did hippie in the other?
Yeah.
And my baguettes are pretty much baked. And quickly into the oven. And then if you come, I can show you mine are pretty much ready. You see what I'm talking about with the scoring, yeah?
Yes.
The scoring, the energy is coming through that loaf on the scores, and that's what we want. When you see this, when you see a little bit of a bulb at the score, some bakers will say it could have used a little bit more proofing. I love that. That's my preference. Let's say it's my bakery. This is how I like my baguette to look. Little bit of energy pushing through the spores and nice pointy ends, yeah? It just needs a little bit more time. It just needs a little bit more time. But that's generally what we're looking for the baguette, okay? Can we clean up?